I'm going to do something a little different here. Something that I actually haven't done before, but have been wanting to do for quite a while. And that is a little bit Street Fighter V match analysis. Now, this is going to be just over one match. I recently participated in our monthly Gwinnett Brawl, which is always a blast. And I had a match on stream against my bud Demetrius, KnowledgeReUp. And I lost in this match. And I really want to go... I think it's a really interesting match, and I really want to go over it. And for two reasons. One, because I think match analysis is awesome and a lot of fun. And I think it probably makes you a better commentator and a better player. And two, I want to go over some of these situations in real time. So let's get things set up. I'm gonna boot up the game because I want to be able to go, like I said, go over some of these situations in real time. And I'm curious to see how some of these things play out. Okay, so off the bat, KnowledgeReUp is going with V-Trigger 2 here. I know that's something that he's been going with in a lot of matchups to kind of feel like he can get anything off of it. After the match, he said that he was hoping it would help him get through G's fireballs, which it didn't. So you'll see in the third game he goes to V-Trigger 1, but it winds up really kind of being a non-issue. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to try to go over what I was attempting to do, whether it worked out or not, and if it didn't work out, what we can do differently here. So I don't want to be right next to Cammy. She's obviously incredibly oppressive. I'm going to start throwing some fireballs, throwing some normals out there, just kind of poking at mid-range, right? I go neutral jump, and this is a bad habit. Okay, I should also note that for the first game here, maybe the first game and a half, Knowledge misses confirms into Spiral Arrow like 5 times or something absurd. Really uncharacteristic of him. So I mean, that's just something, you know. If I punish properly, then okay, cool, I'm happy. If I don't punish properly, that's on me. I want to air-to-air. Now, I have a lot of trouble and fear trying to anti-air Cammy, right? Because if she decides to do a dive kick, it's going to alter her trajectory. And, you know, G has really good anti-airs, specifically in back fierce and crouching fierce. Crouching fierce is a little bit more all-purpose, but if he goes for something like a dive kick, a delayed dive kick, or an EX dive kick, it's going to throw off my timing a little bit. Maybe I should try to go for it, but I'm so scared, so I'm trying to look for an air-to-air jump medium punch usually.
Dive kicks if he's ready. To each his own. Yeah, a lot of people like the general
just poking. Again, I should be buffering off those crouching jabs. Okay, so Demetrius is already gone. He knows no matter what character I use, I fall for this every single time. Watch this. Right here. I think it's going to cross up. Last second, same side dive kick. I fall for that every time. Ugh, disgusting. Okay. Brave throw tech on my part, but it works out. I'm just trying to get out of the corner. Okay, that's -2. And right there, I go for something that's like a really common G setup, which is do something like either well-spaced EX flip kick or regular flip kick, which is either -2 or -5, depending. And then sticking out a stand short to kind of counter poke whatever they put out and cancel into rush punch or EX rush punch. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is spacing or what, but let's go down to like half speed. You'll see I throw it out, but I get counter hit by Cammy's crouching medium punch. Right? Boom, there. He misses the confirm, but that's, you know, that was just an execution error on his part. So let's see if that is something that I cannot do against Cammy. I'm really curious about this. So, we go back here to the game. Nice. Okay, cool. So let's set Cammy to guard all. And we'll set her guard recovery actions to crouching medium punch. Okay. So now, and let's set it to... So now, she's going to block, Why did Street Fighter... I don't understand why this happens sometimes. It was reversal, too. Look. Weird. Okay, I don't understand that. Let's try it again. Guard recovery action. Reversal. Okay. So now, hopefully... There we go. She blocks something. She's going to crouching medium punch. So what I'm going to try to do here... That was an EX. So let's try to do EX. And then I'm going to do standing short. Okay, that was too close. No. Maybe this isn't something I can do against Cammy reliably. That seemed too close, too. Man, I wish... Is there a way to... Maybe in the game settings or something? Nope, counter hit. How about, like, from here? Still. This is a pretty common G setup, and it's looking like I can't do it against Cammy. Yeah, look at that. No matter the spacing, crouching medium punch is just too good. Okay, let's try regular. Non-EX. Because I'm more minus, so maybe it'll give me more time to whiff. Yes! Okay, okay. Now we know. Look. Beautiful. Okay, that's what is supposed to happen. Or that's what I want to happen. Okay? I want this to happen. This is a really common G thing. Keep in mind that this is -5. So it is their turn. However, this is a very common counter poke right afterward. And you just buffer it into the DP. If you look at my inputs, well, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. If you do it fast enough, the DP doesn't come out on whiff. So it's only going to come out if it connects with something. Beautiful, just like that. So that's what we want to happen. So what have we learned here? We've learned that this is still reliable on Cammy. Who knows? Maybe she has... I mean, of course she has an option, right? She has an option to not press a button, delay her button press a little bit, and counter poke my standing light kick, right? Or she can mix it up with a different button. Maybe a different button still works. But I just want to check out this situation. And now we know that this still works with Cammy. At least an immediate crouching medium punch I can still punish. But, whoops, that is not what I meant to do. But with this, ironically enough, because I am more safe, I'm only -2 instead of -5, it actually makes it to that doesn't work. So what this means is, this doesn't mean that I can't go for this. What it means is I'm going to have to delay my button press. I'm going to have to delay the stand short, right? So let's try that. Too early. There we go. So if I delay my button press, specifically with an EX or level 3 wheel kick, I can still counter poke. Okay, this is good. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know, right? Okay, let's go back to... Boom. Oh, by the way, guys, this is on Gwinnett Brawl's YouTube page. Their YouTube is GB Dojo. That's all one thing, GB Dojo. Most of their social media is like that. Please check them out. They're our big local. We're very fortunate in that we have a couple locals. But this is one that's very consistent and close to me. Okay, so let's go back to where I get fucked up for that. Right. Okay, we can put the speed back to normal too. Okay. I do it. I press it too early. I get counter hit. He messes up his confirm. Very fortunate for me. I get really lucky a couple times this game. I still lose the game though. Okay.
No, there's still a hitbox there, my man.
Yeah, and you'll see that I'm gonna go for this neutral jump V skill a lot, just because Demetrius is running into it a lot. However, he wisens up the third game, and I unfortunately don't adapt to that, and I keep going for it, and I get punished. So we'll get to that. So now I don't want to be next to Cammy at all. This I'm really happy about. I'm really proud of the fact that I was able to stop this dash. It looks like maybe it was a dash medium punch, or just a stray medium punch. Oh no, he was going for crouching fierce. Okay. Well, you know, I didn't want to do something very high committal. Just wanted to poke it. Okay, good neutral. This feels bad. I go for a neutral jump air to air. Oh man, did you see that? Okay, so I go for a neutral jump air to air because I see Demetrius take to the skies, right? He takes to the skies. I say, okay, I'm gonna air to air him with jumping medium punch. Unfortunately, Demetrius goes for an EX dive kick. Had I not hit the medium punch so earlier, I could have hit maybe jumping fierce and come down, but even then I don't know if that would have worked. I try to foolishly whiff punish the dive kick. So if you see, I'm in the middle of trying to throw out a crouching jab right here. I get counter hit. I get counter hit. My fastest button is 4 frames, so I get counter hit. Okay. Okay, that's a little goofy stuff happening. Good defense on my part, though. I am happy that I'm not cracking too hard here. He goes back into the corner. Again, another misconfirmed for Demetrius. Very uncharacteristic. Okay, so I go for this setup. If I do standing roundhouse right here, it has so many active frames that regardless of if he quick techs or back techs, it's going to hit him. I think I was just doing that because I was a little worried. I didn't know which way he was going to tech, or if he was going to quick tech, or if he was going to back tech, or what. So I wanted to go something that wasn't a huge commitment because I was worried I would mess up my meaty timing, and that's something I really need to work on. Because as you see, it does counter hit him. Yes, I'm okay. So had I gone for a quote unquote real meaty and not an automatic meaty, I could have gotten big damage there. But, I just get the counter hit roundhouse, doesn't lead to anything. What do we do now? There we go. Okay, that's what we just, looked at. But it looks like here, it wasn't a counter hit. Demetrius just walked forward into the hitbox. Okay? I don't know how this works. Okay, let's look at this because I'm hesitant to look at this because V-Trigger 2 is not something you're going to see very often. You know what? As a matter of fact, I know that at least this overhead portion is minus like 6 or 7, which is what Demetrius said. I don't know if it is on activation, but whatever. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna back away, get a command grab here. Do I mess up the combo? I don't, but this is ugly. I'm nervous. I'm playing so nervous. I get nervous in tournament. So I hit the combo right here. I have the option to do one of two things, and I do neither of them. I can go for a standing roundhouse juggle to maximize my damage and my stun. If I'm not going to go for that, I can go for a power-up, which would, in this situation, give me level 3 presidentiality, or I could do it with kicks, which will give me more meter. Either of those probably would have been a better option than doing what I did, which was nothing. I just kind of stood there and tried to maybe scare him. I wound up going for a command grab, which doesn't work out here. Yeah, wakes up with a button. I don't tech. I get hooliganed in the face. Okay, back throw. How do I lose this? How do I lose this? Okay, so if you remember, this is kind of similar to the first round, where I had a good life lead. He was on a pixel. Anything would have done it, right? So I started throwing fireballs. I started throwing out jabs, representing some buttons. However, in this situation, it's a little bit different because of this big blue meter down here. Demetrius has full super, and he's got good reactions. So I know now if I jump, he's going to super me. If I throw a fireball, he's going to super me. Maybe even if I risk something like forward fierce and it's not spaced well, he's going to super me. So I'm scared here. I should be in a comfortable position, but I'm worried. I do have full V-trigger gauge, but in this situation, I'm not, he has no life left. I'm not going to pop V-trigger. I'm saving this for V-reversal is what I'm doing. Let's see what happens. Okay, just, again, whiffing some buttons. I'm risking it a little bit with the fireball, but I'm trying to keep him on his toes. I don't want to just never throw a fireball.
That's kind of scary to get over the
although maybe I should have. If you jump and he supers you, you can always light kick. Really, so if I don't, hit a button, I'm not jumping with a button, I can hit light kick to hit him out of it. Okay, well, let's test that out. That sounds good. That would probably help me out a lot here, right? But let's get to this situation real quick. So again, I throw out a couple buttons. I do jump back there. Okay, I throw a fireball. I want to stop him from approaching, and I throw one right.
Yeah. That's kind of scary to get up.
God, that felt awful, dude. That felt awful. I don't know if that was just a tremendous read from Knowledge. I wish he was in here so I could ask him if that was just a read or maybe he reacted to something. Even something as simple as, you know, we're sitting next to each other, so he can hear my stick. And I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing or like he's intentionally listening to my stick, but it's human nature. If even if you're not trying to focus on it, if you hear something like that, you'll, you know, kind of jump a little bit. I do it too. Everyone does it. So I'm really curious. If you look, there's like 5 seconds here where I'm not throwing a fireball. I'm trying to bait him to jump.
That's kind of scary to get up.
Oh man, let's look at that one more time because that felt so bad. Look. I throw a fireball right here. He doesn't run into it. Right there. Okay, testing the waters. I'm trying not to commit. I'm trying to make him flinch. One fireball and bam, that's all it took. Do I survive this? I think I survive this. I do. She gets pressure there. Okay, we'll get to this in a second. I want to talk about that too. We'll get to that in a second, but first let's get back to the matter at hand. Okay. So, how are we going to test this? Set the dummy to... Yeah, set the dummy to record. Playback recording. Start recording. So, I'm going to have her neutral jump, then super. Now, we are going to playback settings. This might take me a couple tries to actually get it right. This spacing's gonna be hard here. Okay. This is gonna be hard to like replicate, right? Wow, but it is looking like I can worst case scenario trade. Fuck, I messed that up. Let's do it with medium kick instead of roundhouse. Weird. What? Okay, this is gonna be really hard to replicate. Why is she cannon spike? Damn, this is hard. Why is she cannon spike? Okay, whatever. Let's just keep that in mind. I feel like it is consistent because I did it a couple times there. I beat her out like twice and I traded like twice. So I don't have to eat that. That's big because I actually lose a round. Okay, maybe I don't lose a round, but I do get hit by that. I do get hit by that. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Thank you, Roll Up. So now if I'm ever thinking that is a possibility, I'm going to have the presence of mind to hopefully stuff it out or trade, right? Okay, so let's go back to the match. Okay, so here's... We can all see what happens here. It's disgusting. I hate it. Okay, so we see here I have all the meter. He has no meter. He's within chip range, right? He's right next to me. I'm thinking, as long as he doesn't jump on my wake up, I win for free because I can super. For some reason in my head, I completely did not think of Cammy's V skill as an option. I just didn't think of it. And that was on me. Dimitri's had the right read. However, if I had delayed the super by just like a few frames, it would have auto-corrected and hit her coming in the other side. Man, this sucks. Look at this. All I'm looking for is Cammy gonna occupy... I'm looking for Cammy's model to go up here. Up in the sky. If he goes up in the sky, then I'm not gonna do anything. Or like anti-air or something, obviously. I'm not gonna super. But he went for the V skill. It worked.
We ain't like
Very good read. He almost fucks it up.
That almost turned tragic. Yeah.
Unfortunate for him, but he does get it. Okay, and I'm not feeling good about that. You know, I had that round, and therefore the game. I gave it away. So I'm not feeling good about that, especially because I just wasted all my meter, right? But let's see what happens. Okay, so now I'm thinking, fuck this guy. He thinks he's gotten me beat. And I've spent the last 2 rounds playing hella solid. So now I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to do unsafe lows, right? And it works. I have the read on him that he's not going to be looking for, because I haven't done it. Right here, watch this. Meaty, boom. I have plus frames. He tries to walk back. I hit him low. Let's see what's going on here, though. Jab, V reversal. I could have looked for that. What do? I go for just a regular block string. Yeah, I go for medium punch. Okay. Good anti-air. I tech. I'm still new. I'm neutral jumping, trying to represent that I'm going to do V skill, so make him scared to DP. Okay. I'm fighting my way out of the corner little by little here. I have to look to punish things like this. Look. That's an accidental shimmy on my part. Accidental shimmy. On his plus frames. Okay, you know what? That's something we can practice. That's something that I can totally practice right now. So let's look at that. I'm interested in this. Let's do action recording settings. Start recording. And we're going to do walk up medium punch, then micro walk forward throw. And I blocked afterward. So she's going to walk forward, medium punch. I walked way too far. I don't think he walked that far. So let's try this again. It's hard to do if I'm not hitting anything, but let's just hope that works. Let's just hope that's good enough. I mean, that's not really... Why does it look like he's doing a little stutter step there? Weird. Let's try that again. Again, I think I walked too far. Let's find out. I walked hella far. Man, this is hard to recreate. I think it's hard to recreate because I'm not used to playing characters with super good walk speed. Yeah, that's much better. That's going to be tough, but I can do it. Okay, that's a faster... Maybe crouching medium punch on reaction? Man. Maybe not. Maybe I can't react to that. That has to be a bit of a prediction. That feels like it has to be a bit of a prediction. Yeah, that was prediction. That was... Let me try to react to it. Man. Try one more time. Yeah, because I was not ready to whiff punish that. Okay. Well, let's just keep in mind that if I block a standing medium punch, she might try to micro step forward and throw. I think what's the most shocking out of all of this is I didn't think G's walk speed was fast enough to walk out of that. Whatever. I think that's more of a prediction thing. I have to have it in my mind that he might go for a throw here, which I didn't have that in mind. So I just used it to get out of dodge. Boom. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Here, let me go back a couple. Hey, Fatso, thanks for letting me know, dude. Sorry, it's my first time doing something like this. So, here we go. So I throw the fireball. I jump in like this. I don't know if that's correct. I do this block string, and look what happens. I dash forward. I dash forward to chase him, because I predict that he's going to back off, which is correct. Now, here's what I was talking about. Was it correct to do? Do I want to make... I think I might want to stay slightly further away and throw fireballs, but honestly, what's really happening is I'm just fucking thirsty for this button. I'm thirsty for this Standing Fierce. Because on block, I'll cancel it into fireball. Look at the grain damage that's already starting to accumulate up here. However, yo, Dogie, what's up, man? Dogie, if you hear a smooth, silky voice coming from this video, it's that man Dogie Sandwich right now in the chat. It's that guy's. He commentated this match. But like I said, I'm thirsty for this Standing Fierce because I want to cancel it into fireball. If I get a crush counter, I get a combo. If he blocks it, then I get a block Stand Fierce into fireball, which I'm very happy about, right? So I'm just thirsty for it. However, what's interesting is, at this freeze frame, it's looking like I'm about to get fucked up for trying to throw this, right? Her crouching medium kick is in me, but I think I crush counter him here, don't I? What happened there? Look at that. It wasn't a crush counter. Oh, maybe she was out of range. Was she out of range?
I'm imagining the
Oh shit, drunk Dogie on the mic. Drunk Dogie on the mic, he's slurring. He's slurring. Okay, here it comes. Weird. What are the commands to go, like, back a couple of frames? Oh shit, wrong button. Hold on, let me... It's like... Isn't comma one of them? Oh, the brackets, okay. Hold on, where's the brackets? Oh, shit, okay. Nice.
Oh, there's a super free throw. How do I punish?
What happens here, dude? What is this? Look at this. That should have gotten me, right? Is that out of range? Dude, I think it's because I step back with my Fierce. Or I don't step back with my Fierce, but I'm back here. My hitbox is still here. My hitbox is still back here, even though it doesn't look like it. I think that's what's happening. Damn, that's fucked up. I knew this button was good, but I didn't, like, really know why. Like, I couldn't articulate it. But I think that's what's happening. Look. I think, you know, I'm standing here in neutral. So my hurt box is right here. And even though the animation goes forward, maybe the hurt box doesn't extend. Damn, that's sick. I didn't notice that while I was playing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I felt like that should have hit me, but maybe his hurt box stays farther back. Anyway, whatever. I get this. It's not a crush counter, but I'll take this damage. Now I'm backing off. Yes, this is what I want. I want to maintain this kind of space and fluster with fireballs, right? If he starts going to dive kicks and shit like that, why didn't you crush counter? Didn't hit startup? I think it must have hit the recovery. It must have hit recovery. It must have been a whiff punish, like you know, technically a whiff punish. Unintentional, but I'll take it. Okay, so I'm trying to just maintain this space, fluster. I love level 2 fireball. Oh, man. If you can count the amount of times during these sets that something like this happens, and like, it's this kind of stuff that really I feel like is the stuff that I need to work on. I think whether I win a round versus whether I lose a round, I think a lot of it comes down to stuff like this. So that's a punish. That looks like a punish. But I wasn't sure. I was unsure. I was unsure if I would get a punish there. In looking at it now, it's so obvious that that's a punish, right? It's super clear. But in the heat of the moment, I was scared. And I was scared, so I did crouching light punch into tick command grab. If you notice, though, KnowledgeReUp is a galaxy brain. And even though he got hit by a punish there, he still pressed crouching light punch. Galaxy brain. He knew. He knew. He knew that I was a scrub. He knew that I was a scrub. There's no two ways about it, right? So let's see if I can start to be slightly less of a scrub, okay? Sound good? Action record settings, start recording. That's not good. Okay. Hey, if any of you guys play Street Fighter V on PC, do you guys know how to the shortcut to just reset the training mode without having to go to pause, restart battle? Because in PlayStation 4 you can just hit like the touchpad. But if you go to shortcut settings on here, look, restart battle on, down here at the button, can you see it? You can. When turned on, you can restart training mode with a newly applied setting by pressing the left stick button. I'm playing on a Mad Catz TES Shadow Lu edition. I don't have an LS button. It don't exist. So I can't do that shit. Do you guys know like a workaround or anything? Let me know. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're doing playback recording, and this is going to be so hard to test, right? This is going to be so hard to test. Okay, that's... it's going to be so hard to get... I don't know the spacing. Okay, let's just say that it's this. Okay, I think that's what I was worried about. I was worried about trying to do crouch jab, and it pushing her out of range. Okay, it's not pushing her out of range. Can I actually hit it, though? That pushed her out of range. Okay, let's try crouching jab, standing light kick. Maybe that's more consistent. That might be more consistent. Let's try that. Okay, that just whiffed. Maybe that's better. I mean, it's definitely better. It's definitely better. Because I always get, if I don't have meter, I still get a DP. Every time. So let's remember that. Don't even try to fluster yourself by going for that. Right? Or that. Maybe it's wiser. Maybe it's wiser to just always go for this. And it feels better. So maybe I need to do that. Let's be greedy. Could I have gotten a crouching medium punch? I doubt it, right? No, maybe standing medium punch? Is that... No. Okay, let's take what we can get with crouching light punch, standing light kick, right? I can't recreate the spacing every time, but we know according to the actual match that it was a punish, right? So that's another thing, you know, to file away. I should be writing this shit down. Stuff that I should practice later. But I already feel great because we've already gone over 3 things that I either fucked up or could have done more optimally or better. And that's going to help me a lot, particularly in this matchup. Which, by the way, is not a fun or easy matchup for G. Because I'm not the greatest player in the world, I don't feel comfortable saying, oh, it's a bad matchup for G. I don't feel comfortable saying for that. However, Smug, who in my opinion is the best G player, says that it's a horrible matchup for G. So I'll take his word for it. And you should too. Especially if you're a dirty Cammy player out there. Scum of the earth. Okay, of the earth. Alright, so where were we? Where were we? Watch this. I fuck up. I go for a tick grab instead. I mean, it might have also been nerves, right? He does a non-EX hooligan dive kick, and I counter hit him. I don't know. Let's see what this jump in's about right here. That I get hit by. I'm not in recovery. Is it a counter hit? It's not a counter hit. I think I tried to walk under. Yeah, I tried to walk under, I think. Let's enhance. Enhance the footage. Okay, what are the buttons? These buttons. Enhance. Hey, it's not enhancing. Okay, there we go. What do I do here? Oh, I think I expect a dive kick. I think I expect a dive kick and try to walk forward under it. Is that what happens? Do I walk forward or do I press a button? Yeah, I try to walk forward. I try to walk forward because I expect a dive kick. I get kneed in the face for my trouble. I get counter hit. I just want to say that my defense, I did much better than I expected to do in this tournament. Even though I lost this match, I still beat some people that I either did not expect to beat or that usually beat me. And I think a big part of that is I played much more patient than normal this whole night. And this is a good case in point. I would normally, right here, I would get gobbled the fuck up by that. My defense is trash. I get shimmied all day, every day. My fingers, they're fucking mashing tech. I'm trying to tech throw. I'm trying to tech that throw, baby. And I get gobbled up for it all the time. But something as simple as just not getting antsy and blocking this. Maybe, you know, it definitely paid off a little bit in this match, even though I didn't win the match. It definitely served me well that whole night. So that's something that I kind of need to take with me, put in my pocket, and go forward with it. Okay, but let's continue. What happens here? I think I might have been able to punish that V-trigger. I don't know anything about V-trigger 2, and you know, as much as this is a match analysis, I don't even want to. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. We don't see it often. We don't see V-trigger 2 often, and he actually goes back to V-trigger 1 in here.
This is something we haven't pointed out about knowledge.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I guess that's something we haven't pointed out.
It's season 4, Cammy. You're trying to tech her throw. No, that's the thing, Dogie. I'm not trying to tech the throw. I don't want to tech the throw, but my hand has a mind of its own. It's a different story. Okay. I have to give my hand a firm talking to. Okay, I give Cammy a firm talking to here. Demetrius misses the confirm again. I'm not sure what he was going for. I think I just take the damage and corner carry here. I do. I spin the meter. Double dash up. Oh. Okay, I'm feeling myself a little bit right here, right? Because look, air reset, I dash forward. Because I know that he's scurred. That shit felt good. I felt good about that. I felt good about it. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. That's right. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little throw tech, you know what I mean? Okay, I felt good about that. Okay, let's see what happens here. I do win this game. Good punish. That was a punish. He's starting to he's beginning to believe. Okay, I get a crush counter here. Again, that was a situation where I should have probably looking for a throw, right? I should have been looking to whiff punish the throw attempt. But instead I take the plus frames, right? From her whiffing the throw to stick out at my fierce button. Crush counters, I get a combo off of it. That shit looks cool. G's cool. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Looking at it now, it's obvious I shouldn't have gone for crouching fierce, but maybe I could have gotten a jab punish. Maybe I could have gotten a jab punish. Oh, shit. Damn, that's the second time I did that. Hey, thanks, Dogie. That's the second time I did that. There's so many knobs and bells and whistles I gotta work with here. I've never done this before. I'm not a professional yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's not... She's not... Okay, this is gonna be confusing. This is gonna be confusing. There. 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 So that's what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do. We know that's not gonna work. Crouching medium punch not gonna work. Well, she went to the other side. This move's so weird. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, so if she goes through, she's punishable. Okay, that was a punish, I think. That wasn't a punish. Was that a punish? I wish there was a little thing that said punish on the screen, like in Tekken. Okay, I think that was a punish. So, I mean, the moral of the story here is if we block max range EX spiral arrow, even if it's not, we don't get a punish, it's probably best to just go for crouching jab. Crouching jab into something, right? Crouching jab into standing light kick. I mean, yeah, if I don't get the punish, there's a chance that they're gonna mash EXDP there, but whatever. Whatever. Tekken, MK, and Injustice does it. Yeah, in my head I was thinking that it's an NRS thing too. Convenient, right? Okay. So I fucked that up hardcore. And I get punished for it. Wait, I didn't get punished that hard though. Oh, well, it's because that move's still... It's not safe, but it's more safe than you would think. Again. This is ugly. This right here was just unfortunate. I go for the combo. You can't really confirm that the fireball juggles. You have to kind of input the low rush. Unfortunately, the spacing was off, and because of it, this happens. I get a blocked low. I don't get punished, though, so I'm happy about that, right? Again, exact same situation as in the first game. Look at this. I'm scared of anti-airing Cammy, because she can change her jump arc and fuck up my crouching heavy punch or my back heavy punch. Crouching heavy punch is a little probably safer bet to go for, right? But the safest bet to go for is what I'm going for, which is air-to-air jump medium punch. I see her take to the skies. In this situation, I'm looking for it, right? As soon as I see her jump, I'm inputting jump medium punch. However, just like in the first game, KnowledgeReUp goes for an EX dive kick. Changes the trajectory, makes it to where my jump medium punch whiffs. She gets a back medium punch anti-air on the way down. What happens here? Blocking, blocking. Okay, very good DP. He's starting to scout those neutral jumps now. I'm going for those neutral jumps because I want to represent V-skill. Because up until about this point in the match, neutral jump V-skill has worked out for me. It either hasn't been punished or it's hit. I want to represent it to show that if he does try to DP and I do it, you know, a lot of times that'll work out for me. But he's just going for the punish here, which is probably the correct thing to do. I block. I re-reversal. I don't want to be in the corner against Cammy. I'm trying to get better about re-reversaling. I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm scared. I'm getting uncomfortable, and she's got a chunk of gray life up here that I want to drain, right? So I'm uncomfortable. This is a situation where, for some reason, my brain forgot Fireball existed. Why am I not throwing a Fireball here? What's going on? Why are there no Fireballs here? I think it's, you know what I think it is? I think it's because just a couple seconds ago, Demetrius represented jump EX dive kick, and I'm scared. So I think subconsciously my brain has turned off the Fireball option. That's clearly not the correct thing to do, but that's what happened. So I need to remember to consciously throw more Fireballs if I need to, right? Get a side switch mix up. I throw her out of a button there. A little fortunate on my part. I block. This is another thing. Look, I get crouching medium punch right here. Counter hit crouching medium punch. However, I'm way too far to go for a combo. The combo there is to do another crouching medium punch into DP. If I was good, I would just hit confirm that crouching medium punch into a DP. But unfortunately, I didn't. What situation did I throw that medium punch out at? Was that at a range to where... No, it was not at a range to where it would have only hit on counter hit. She was close enough, so I would have had to look for the one hit confirm. I didn't, but I try to take the plus frames to dash forward, try to get a little bit of pressure going. Good crouching fierce. I get back thrown. I throw tech, which was kind of brave on my part. Right here, I'm panicking and I'm thirsty for an EX low into activation. I take the activation. Japanese G voice, didn't notice it while I was playing. Probably a nerf. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Right here. Look, I do standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, which is a combo, but the spacing is off. At max range, that doesn't combo. It's one of those there's a lot of combos like this in Street Fighter V. That it's a reliable combo unless they're at the tippy tip, in which case you're hitting at the, I guess, very late active frames, and it's not a combo. I sound like Chris Hugh right now, by the way. Chris Hugh.
There's no anti-airs coming out of that president.
Man, I could have killed. I could have killed. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, she's already doing, oh, I remembered to turn the game on again. She's already doing EX Spiral Arrow, so I don't need to change anything. But I want to be slightly closer so it does cross up. That's what happened. That's what happened. That was... It's weird, I'm having trouble getting the spacing that I was at. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so now I know that that's not a thing. That's not a thing. So what I need to do is, yeah, gotta switch up the combo, exactly. So now I need to not be greedy and just hit crouching medium punch. I just need to do crouching. Can I get crouching fears? I can't get crouching fears then, right? Damn, I can get crouching fears? There's this EX spiral arrow is such a weird move. Wow, really? Is that how? Okay, no, only if it side switches though. Wow. Okay, well maybe I need to remember that then. Now we know. So, and you know, if I try this in tournament and it doesn't work, I'll revisit it. But for right now, let's just remember that if they do EX Spiral Arrow and it goes through me, I get a crouching fear. Wait, no. I think she's blocking the wrong way. I think she's blocking the wrong way. Hold on, let me check the frame data. What's the frame data here? That was what, minus 11? Wow, that was minus 11. So maybe that is a punch. I think she's blocking the wrong way though, because I did this with her not crossing up. Okay, let's try it. We'll try it. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, that was really close. Wow. I get a crouching fierce every time if it goes through, huh? I had no idea. I had no idea. Okay, so cool. Man, this is... I'm so glad that I'm doing this. This is, one, a lot of fun, and two, I've already identified 4 or 5 things that I did incorrectly, and I've learned the correct way to do it. This is great. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. Cool. So. Let's go back to where I was. So now we know that right here I should have gone for Crouching Fierce. Guaranteed. I could have killed. That was my round. That was my round. Man, again, the amount that I am not getting shimmied is a fucking miracle. Normally, I eat these all day, every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I get gobbled up. Ah! And look, I lose this round. And now we know that I didn't have to if I just did Crouching Fierce. Man, and if I blocked that, I could have Crouching Fierce probably. But instead, I jumped back. I was scared. I was scared. Okay. What happens here? Nice. Damn. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. I just want to watch it again because it's so pretty. That was sick. However, look. Here, you know what? Look at this. Look at here. I'm feeling myself, but I shouldn't be feeling myself, and I'll tell you why. This worked, right? But I wasn't confident that it was going to work. I wasn't confident. Because I wasn't confident, I just went for regular DP, not EX DP. That's what happened. I should have gone for EX DP. I would have got corner carry, I would have got positioning, I got more damage, more stun, all of that. But instead, I'm being a little wishy-washy about it. I'm a little nervous that it's not going to work, and I just go for the light one. That's my fault. Okay. We're back to throwing fireballs, though. We're back to throwing fireballs. I think we're back to throwing fireballs because I have a lot more health to work with. I whiff punish with a standing medium kick right here. Her standing fierce. Not, not optimal. If I saw that, I probably should have tried to react with crouching medium punch into a buffer. Okay. Counter hit setup works. Okay, this is a big one. This is a big one. This is a big one. This is a big one right here. Demetrius back techs. I go to meaty him as if he is going to neutral tech. And I eat a crouching jab because of it. So, let's fix this. Let's fix this right now, because this is a big hole in my game, period. Against anyone with any character. This is a weakness that I have. This is a weakness that I have. Maybe we're not going to completely solve it right now, but we're at least going to work on it a little bit, okay? We're at least going to work on it a little bit. So what are we going to do here? First, we're going to restart battle. Then we are going to put this on dummy. We're going to put wake up actions on crouching light punch. That wasn't reversal, so it's probably not going to come out. Okay. Now, make sure that's on. It's on. We're going to put the recovery on back recovery. It's already there. Nice. Guard all. We don't need after first attack, I guess. And let's push her to the corner. Okay. So now she's going to do that. What was the... I think it was off of this situation. Yeah, this was the situation. Yeah, that's what happened. So let's do this. I go for this. And then I try to jab, and that's exactly what happened. I try to jab a neutral tech. So, I want to find an option that's going to cover both neutral tech and back tech. Obviously, if I thought to myself when I was doing this combo, okay, look for back tech here, I could have compensated, right? Okay. So even though I'm looking for it, I'm still fucking it up. There. So that's, you know, that's if I'm looking for it. That's if I'm looking for it. Man, I'm looking for it and I'm still messing it up. That's a shame. So, what's something that I can do? Okay, I'm trying to do like different strings here. So I tried to do immediate standing medium punch, standing jab. So it looks like I might not have anything that just automatically covers both options. Except for, of course, this does. Well, not that. This covers both options. Okay, that's supposed to. Yeah. That covers neutral tech and back tech wake up button. But it doesn't lead to anything. And if they block it, I'm not pressuring anymore. If it hits, cool, but I don't get anything off of it. So we'll continue. I think what this probably means is that I'm gonna need to just work on visually confirming back tech versus neutral tech, especially against 3-frame characters, because then it gets even more scary, right? But maybe that's just something that I'm gonna have to work on. There's not gonna be a catch-all solution. Unfortunately, it does bite me in the ass here, right? Look.
And I mean, that's one of the harder ones. You need a cross-cut for that. But,
I think I do a jab for a neutral tech timing and it doesn't work.
Of all of the...
Yeah, I gotta look for it. See, I know some characters have setups that cover both. I know some characters have setups that cover both. Like maybe like a standing medium punch, standing jab, standing medium punch. You know, it'll cover neutral tech or back tech. It'll meaty both of them. But it's not looking like the case for Mr. President. So, unfortunately, this is bad news, Bears. That was just weird, right? I neutral tech a hooligan. She slides under and I get a crouching jab. I don't think either me or Demetrius were prepared for that. I wasted a little meter there, probably not. I wanted to do it because if it hit, I wanted to push her full screen.
Some of the other terms,
right?
Trash, crosscut, yeah, it can stay.
This. Okay. Man. The amount of times that I didn't get shimmy in this match is a personal best. I don't know how this happened. Again, look. This is just like at the beginning of this game. Right there. If I believed in myself, if I had more confidence, I would have gone for EX. And this would have been a whole nother situation, right? But, you know. I get it, and then I immediately go for EX low into, you know, and that's that. This right here, as I was doing it, I was peeing my pants. As I was doing it, I was peeing my pants because you know, this is a little bit more consistent on taller characters, slower characters. I'm trying to fake out like a meaty jumping fierce and go for an empty jump low. It works, but I notice on replay that the only reason it works is because Demetrius goes for back tech like he did earlier. Right here, look. He back techs, and I'm able to empty jump low. If he neutral teched there, he 100% would have been able to either back fierce or DP. So I'm really, it worked out, right? It worked out, but I didn't feel great about it, right? He could have gone for maybe, I don't really know how Cammy works. DP super probably in that situation would have been a good punish if he neutral checked, but he back techs, I go for empty jump low, and I feel good. Hooray, I got the game. I get the game, I sip on my drink just like I just did. If you notice here, Demetrius, if you pay close attention, right? We gotta pay close attention to the face here. He knows that he didn't get outplayed. He got shenanigan, hoodwinked, right? That's what that face says. I got hoodwinked. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. I didn't get outplayed, okay? He knows. He's thinking about it. What do I need to do? I know what I need to do. I need to go to V-Trigger 1. He was using V-Trigger 2 there. Now, I'm not going to go into... The reason I haven't gone into training mode with the V-Triggers during this session right here is because across all three games, Cammy's V-Trigger wound up not really playing much of a factor, right? They didn't really do much. Even in this game, I get blown out this game, so I really want to pay attention to this game. Okay, this is important. I get blown out this game. The first game was incredibly close. The second game, I won. This third game, I get blown out. And you want to say, oh, well, it's because she just changed V-Trigger. It's not. I remember thinking, man, his V-Trigger didn't even do anything. He just blew me up. And I want to pay attention to why. My prediction here is that I tasted victory, right? I smelled it in the air. And I got thirsty.
Thank you, Greenwall. Thank you very much.
Oh, shit. Sergio, thank you so much for the host, dude. Appreciate it, man. I think I get nervous, because I know Demetrius is a very good player. I've never beaten him in tournament. He's beaten me in tournament like 3 times. And I'm thinking, you know what? This is a bad matchup, but I'm making it work. I think I might win. Because, I mean, frankly, I played pretty well the first 2 games, minus those million mistakes we just went over. So I think I get impatient. I think I just want to end the game, and I think that's why I lose. Let's find out. Let's also... I mentioned this to Demetrius after... Damn, look at panty shot? She didn't even do anything, did she? What's happening here? Whoa. Let's put that back down. Okay. I want to notice how many fireballs I throw. Because I feel like I don't throw many fireballs this game. And I reflected upon that after this set. Already, look, no fireballs for me. What's going on? Okay, he wakes up, DP. I try to air to air. I want to say I try to air to air there with jumping medium punch. Yeah, I did, but I get air reset, push to the other side. Okay, trying to fight back. There's a fireball in a block string. Yes, and he's caught on to my shenanigans. I'm going for neutral jump V skill in moments where I'm uncomfortable, hoping that he runs into it, because he ran into it a ton the first game. Not here though. Look, not only did he not run into it, he walked up. He saw me do it, walked forward, punish. That's a punish. He knows. Okay, I'm already in the corner. He knows I'm trying to jump out. He also knows that I haven't been getting shimmied much. He also notices I haven't been getting shimmied much, so he's going for a throw. I know that that's what? -1, I think? The bullet knee, I think it's -1. I go for that. Okay, right here, if you notice, look. I activate V-trigger, and I immediately start walking back. The reason I did that is because I was expecting a V-reversal. I was expecting a V-reversal because he didn't want... It's -2? Okay, knee bullet's -2. I expect a V-reversal here. Now, that was just a read on my part. Clearly, it winds up not being correct. I think in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I don't have a lot of life left. He's not playing for V-trigger. Maybe he's willing to V-reversal here to try to... I don't know. I don't know. But all I remember is I try to walk back to get out of range of V-reversal so I can punish it on whiff. But that doesn't happen. What happens here? Okay, I try to... This is where a lot of people, including me, would normally start throwing out low rushes into V-skill or flip or something like that. I'm not doing it even... Maybe I should be doing that. But I'm not doing it because, if Demetrius just blocks, he's a smart player. If he just blocks, I'm minus a couple. Well, you gotta think I'm not gonna reversal myself into the corner. That's very true. That's very true. But I think in my head, I think of all the times where people are scared when G activates V-trigger and don't want him to have any plus frames upon that activation. You're right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I feel like here, maybe it's correct that I should start going for, like, low rushes into V-skill. But I just don't want to be in a -2 situation or minus whatever situation next to Cammy.
All right, just burning that V-triggers, not trying to put himself out there.
Again, I start to walk up.
Just burning that V-triggers, not trying to...
He catches me walking up, and then he catches me trying to counter poke his walk up with standing medium punches. I mean, that's why you don't want to be in that range against Cammy with G, right? Her walk speed is faster, and her buttons are way faster. Way faster.
At the end of the day, what really G has to do in that...
Again, though, no, outside of V-trigger and outside of that one block string, no fireballs. Again, no fireballs here. It's because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. This is all me playing nervous. Okay. Look at this, though. The last time... This is really smart from Demetrius. And I bet he did this subconsciously. I bet he did this subconsciously. I do this block string. And I dash up. I dash up because the last couple times I've done this, Demetrius has backed off. He's held back. He's held back. So I dash forward to try to close a little bit of distance. I think in this situation, Demetrius probably subconsciously recognized that. And look what he does. He does a neutral jump. He's never done a neutral jump in this situation before. Right? He's never done a neutral jump in this situation before, but he does it now. Okay?
I guess a lot of people...
Okay, I'm -2 there. I'm like I said, I'm nervous, so I'm starting to throw out EX wheel kick. It's safe, but it's -2, right?
I guess a lot of people feel like they're just waited, and I think it's like...
Okay, I dash forward. I want to start something. Again, I dash forward in a situation where this is fireball central. This is where I need to be chucking fireballs. Why am I not throwing fireballs? What's wrong with me? Again, I think it's tournament nerves. Okay. I get the back throw. I think I go for a meaty. I do. He doesn't bite. He doesn't bite on the counter poke attempt. And now I'm nervous, and Demetrius smells blood. There's blood all over the water. Right? He sees that I'm being passive. I'm backing up. And he smells it. He's holding forward. He knows. Okay, why don't I walk out of range of this throw this time? This happened before. This exact same situation happened before. Standing medium punch, micro walk forward, throw. And I held back, and I walked out of it last time. Maybe the initial medium punch, I was closer. Yeah, I think I'm just closer blocking that medium punch than I was last time. I eat the throw. I jump back. If you were here about, what, an hour ago? I don't know how long ago this was. Rolo was in here, and we went over this situation. I didn't know... Hold on. I didn't press a button, right? I didn't press a button. I don't think I pressed a button. Let's look. I don't think I pressed a button. No, I'm not pressing a button. I'm not pressing a button. Not pressing a button. Did I press a button after the flash? Yeah, knowledge. See, I didn't realize this until Rolo was in here earlier and we were discussing it, and I went into training mode with it. I went into training mode. And I think 2 times I beat it clean with jumping short, and 2 times I traded. Either of those would have been much more desirable than what happened in this match, right?
Yeah.
Did I press a button? I didn't. I didn't press a button. This was totally avoidable. This was totally avoidable, and I know it. Now I know it. We've gone through it. Big thank you to Rolo and to KnowledgeReUp for bringing this to my attention. We saw earlier that I went into training mode and did this exact same thing. Had I hit, you know, jumping medium kick or jumping jab, jumping light kick, there would have been a good chance of me, at worst, trading. Instead, I eat this super and I have to hold the pressure afterward. Now I gotta hold this pressure. I try to tech the throw. I try to tech the throw. And, you know, that situation is not, you know, that's kind of a little bit of a guessing game. But it's what happened. But if you don't hit it before the flash, I'll get you? What do you mean? Because when I was doing it in training mode, I was hitting the button after the super flash. And I was either trading or I was beating it. Anyway, that's the match. That's the match. Again, I think I played mostly pretty well in the matchup. The third game, obviously, I fell apart completely. But man, I've gone over, what, like 5 things that I know now that I either could have done differently, I could have done better, and I feel great about it. I'm so glad I did this match analysis. I'm super glad I did this match analysis. I think that's going to help me in the matchup a lot. That feels great. Even though I lost and it stung watching that, I've gone into training mode and adjusted several things to fix it. So I feel really good about it. Guys, thank you. If you guys watched or stuck around at all, I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm probably going to put this on my YouTube so I can rewatch it, because this was actually really helpful for me. So, guys, again, their YouTube, Gwinnett Brawl, GB Dojo. Look it up on YouTube or on Twitter. You'll find it. Look, all that shit's right here on the top of the screen anyway. So you'll be able to find it. Yeah, Sergio, dude, I think I'm going to put it on YouTube. Oh, yeah, never mind. I made a video about how Kemi Super sucks. Yo, good shit, man. That was a really fun match. And like I said, I played pretty well that night and did better than I thought I would do. Largely because I was even 5% more patient than I normally would be. Extremes!